Islamic countries are spread across the world, and the majority of their populations adhere to Islam. It is known that there are approximately 2 billion followers of Islam, making it the largest religion globally. Indeed, every nation possesses a robust military force that has proven itself on the battlefield. Surprisingly, there are several countries where the majority of the population practices Islam and boasts the strongest military forces globally. Now, which countries are they? I'm sure you're curious, especially amid the Israel-Palestine conflict, which is reportedly seen as a conflict of religious identity. It's intriguing to explore the largest Muslim-majority nations that also have the strongest militaries in the world. Pakistan. Pakistan is one such country. Located in South Asia, it has a population of around 242 million people, the majority adhering to Islam. In terms of global military strength, Pakistan ranks 7th out of 145 countries. The country's military budget alone reaches $7.5 billion. Pakistan's active military comprises 654,000 soldiers, with an additional 550,000 in reserve. The military districts of Pakistan possess significant combat equipment. This is no joke. Among these, 3,742 units are combat tanks, 114 units are naval ships, and 1,413 units are Air Force combat aircraft. Turkey. This country with the most historical sites has a population of 83 million, with 99.20% of its inhabitants being Muslim. According to the Global Military Power Ranking, Turkey holds the 11th position out of 145 listed countries. Turkey's military budget amounts to $25 billion. The active military personnel in the country number 425,000, with an additional 200,000 in reserve. In terms of military equipment, Turkey possesses formidable assets comparable to Iran. It boasts 2,229 combat-ready tanks, a naval fleet of 154 units, and 1,065 Air Force combat aircraft. Indonesia. Although Indonesia is not officially an Islamic state, a significant portion of its population adheres to Islam. Out of the country's 227 million people, a staggering 231 million are followers of Islam. According to Global Firepower, GFP, Indonesia's military strength ranks 13th out of 145 countries. To support its military capabilities, the government allocates a substantial military budget of $8.8 billion. Consequently, Indonesia stands as the third strongest military power globally, considering it has the largest Muslim population in the world. With a considerable military budget, Indonesia boasts an active military force of 400,000 and an additional reserve force of another 400,000. The country possesses advanced military equipment, including 314 main battle tanks, 466 Air Force fighter jets, and an impressive fleet of 324 naval transport vessels. Recent reports even indicate that Indonesia has acquired a state-of-the-art drone from Turkey. Egypt. Egypt, with a population of 107 million, 88% of whom are Muslims, holds the 14th position among the 145 countries listed in global military rankings. The Arab Republic, as it is officially known, allocates a military budget of $4.3 billion. The country maintains an active military force of 440,000 and a reserve force of 480,000. Similar to other nations, Egypt boasts a substantial and advanced arsenal. It possesses 4,664 main battle tanks, a naval fleet of 245 vessels, and an air force comprising 1,069 fighter jets. Iran. Situated in the Middle East, Iran holds the 17th position among 145 registered countries in global military rankings. With a population of 87 million, 95% of whom are Muslims, Iran is a significant player in the region. In terms of military expenditure, the country allocates a budget of $5.5 billion to its military sector. Iran's active military comprises 575,000 troops, supported by an additional 350,000 reserve forces. In terms of military equipment, Iran boasts a considerable arsenal, including 4,071 main battle tanks, 101 naval fleet vessels, and 541 Air Force fighter jets. Saudi Arabia. This nation, rich in oil and gas resources, ranks as the sixth most militarily powerful Islamic country globally. Saudi Arabia has a population of 35.5 million, with 93.7% being followers of Islam. In the worldwide military strength assessment, Saudi Arabia holds the 22nd position out of 145 countries. With a military budget of $46 billion, the country maintains an active military force of 225,000 without reserve forces. Saudi Arabia possesses a substantial arsenal, featuring 4,071 main battle tanks, 101 naval fleet vessels, and 541 Air Force fighter jets. Algeria. Located on the North African Mediterranean coast, Algeria is among the countries with the highest Muslim populations globally. With a population of 44.17 million, where 41.53 million are Muslims, Algeria holds the 26th position in global military strength rankings. The country's military budget amounts to $9.9 billion. Due to the significant impact of military spending on a country's military strength, Algeria maintains 130,000 active personnel and 135,000 reserve personnel, outnumbering its active military force. These are the 7 most militarily powerful Muslim-majority countries globally. Now, the question arises, do these countries take a stance in favor of Palestine? Feel free to share your thoughts in the comments section.
Thanks for watching and goodbye.